Bible scholars, and welcome back to the journey. We are currently in the study of the book of Exodus. This week we will be going back and redoing last week for some of the classes and for our lessons 11 through 15 and 16 through 20 kind of intertwined. So I want to make sure we do them together. Those of you who have done last week's, if you want, you can scrap it or you can start from where we go today. We want to always, if we make an error, go back, fix the error, and make sure that everyone is going along together. Those of you in Africa on Teams, follow me. So go from 11 to 20 together with me today, and use that as your reference point going further in your study of the book. We'll be going really swiftly today. I won't do the overview simply because it's in the book. And those of you who have groups, I've sent all of that to you because I need to go swiftly today. This is the summertime, and I'm going to have a lot of things pulling at me from community and everywhere else. We are debtors to the Greek and the barbarian, the Jews and the Gentiles. So we're going to go really swiftly today. I am going to do 11 through 15 on the vocabulary real quick, and then we'll go to 16 through 20. Those of you who have not accepted Christ in your life, I want to make sure we do that. So we're going to say that prayer right now. And Jeremiah will be helping me. Lord, I have sinned. And I am sorry. Please forgive me. I believe in my heart. And I confess with my mouth. That Jesus died on the cross for my sins. Thank you for that, Lord. I invite you into my heart. To be my Lord and Savior. From this day forth. Amen. All right. Welcome to the kingdom. If you said that prayer with us, you are now a part of the royal family. If you need anything, email us, inbox us, call us, whatever you need. We are going to be here for you in the study of the Word. We always begin our classes with vocabulary, and today we're doing 11 through 20, as I said. And our first word was congeal, and it's a miraculous event, God's power and intervention in the natural world. Hyssop, Hyssop. Hyssop.
A small, hardy mint herb used in ritual purifications and cleansing rituals.
Very good. Basin, Bason, sometimes spelled in the Bible Basin.
A bronze, silver, or gold vessel for liquid. They were used to hold water or blood for sacrifices, symbolic purifications, and ceremonial washings.
Very good. Matrix, Matrix, matrix.
The womb or the source. This symbolizes life, creation, and divine sovereignty.
Very good. Firstling, Firstling, firstling.
The first agricultural produce or first animal offspring of the season.
Very good. Ordinance, Ordinance, ordinance.
A decree or command instituted by God or religious authorities.
Very good. Convocation, Convocation, convocation.
A sacred gathering of God's people for worship or holy days.
Very good. Selfsame, Selfsame, selfsame.
Identical or exact. It symbolizes the fulfillment and precision of God's promises.
Very good. Stubble, Stubble.
Stalks of grain left in the field after harvest symbolizes human frailty.
Very good. Peradventure, peradventure, peradventure.
Possibility or uncertainty.
Very good. Our next word, we're going to move directly into 16 through 20's vocabulary. So none of you have had this before, so I want to go ahead and go over the definitions for you. If you turn them in your other countries, that is fine. Make sure go with it through it with us today, so you make sure you have the correct definitions as we put them in. Some of these words are going to maybe throw you off a little bit. If you're looking it up in the regular dictionary, it will be totally different. Number one, murmurings. In 16 through 20, murmurings, murmurings.
Complaining or expressing dissatisfaction.
Very good. Discomfited, discomfited, discomfited.
Distressed or defeated by God's divine intervention.
Very good. Pharaoh was discomfited. All right. Obeisance, obeisance, obeisance.
A gesture of respect, submission, or reverence.
Very good. Coriander, coriander, coriander.
Herbal seeds, which are considered a staple food. They symbolize divine provision. It was compared to the look and consistency of manna.
Very good. Omer, O-M-E-R, Omer.
An ancient Hebrew dry measure of grain, equal to 1/10 of an ephah, or about 2 liters.
Okay. Ephah is another Hebrew measure of dry goods, and it was about 2 liters. In America, if you want to determine how much it is, if you're measuring in America, it's about 2 liters. Ephah, I want you to know what ephah is, since you're going by a 1/10 of an ephah. What is an ephah?
A Hebrew unit of measure for dry goods, equivalent to about 22 liters.
Okay, so ephah is 22 liters, and then omer is a 1/10 of that, so it's about 2 liters, 2.2, but 2 liters. All right, the next word is sin, S-I-N, and make sure you pay attention to this. This is not something you can look up in a regular dictionary and find it, but what is sin?
A dry, sandy wasteland in the southwestern part of the Sinai Peninsula.
All right, so sin is short for Sinai, and it is like a dry wasteland or desert or wilderness. So that place is called Sin. Massa and Meribah. And they do this kind of like they did Sodom and Gomorrah. They put those two cities together, lumped together because they're so close. And Massa and Meribah are close. What's the definition for Massa and Meribah?
A place near Rephidim, where the Israelites arrived on their exodus after moving on from the wilderness of sin.
Very good. Moving on. Pitch, P-I-T-C-H, pitch.
This word has many Hebrew translations. In Exodus, it primarily means to cover, and the Hebrew translation is kafar.
Very good, very good. Pitch, covering. A lot of times in the Bible when you're reading, they pitched in a certain place. They put up a tent or set up a temporary dwelling place. Manna, our final word for the day, manna, M-A-N-N-A, definition for manna.
The miraculous food provided by God for 40 years to the Israelites as they traveled throughout the wilderness.
Very good. All right. And that completes our vocabulary for today. You should have 20 vocabulary words for this session, okay? And you will, instead of 800 points for your total, you will receive 1,600 points if you complete all of it with us today. We had a memory verse from 11 through 15, and what's our memory verse?
And it came to pass the selfsame day that the Lord did bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their armies. It is Exodus chapter 12, verse 51.
Very good. So our memory verse that we chose for chapters 11 through 15 should be Exodus 12 and 51. So make sure you get that and meditate that. And then we also have a memory verse for this current 16 through 20. And what was that memory verse?
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of thy fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments.
Very good.
This is Exodus chapter 20, verses 4 through 6.
Very good. And we did go over that a little bit last week. I just want to make sure we get both of those memory verses in, and whenever we make a mistake, we fix it so that those following us can be clear on what we're studying. So we have 11 through 15, and we have 16 through 20, and both of those are our memory verses. Okay, you will receive credit for both of those today. This portion is worth 400 points. And so now we will be moving on to name that chapter. I'm going to give you a synopsis of what we went over, and you just tell me what chapter we studied it in. And I'm going to fly through these because we're going to do all of the chapters 11 through 20. It's fun. Okay, for synopsis number 1. Pharaoh heard the children of Israel fled. He took 600 chosen chariots and his people. The children of Israel cried and complained, but Moses said unto the people, Fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord. What chapter did we find this in?
Chapter 14.
Chapter 14, very good. Synopsis number 2. In this chapter, Pharaoh would hardly let the children of Israel go, so the Lord slew all the firstborn of man and beast. What chapter do we see this in?
Chapter 13.
Chapter 13. Synopsis number 3. Here it shows the Lord talking to Moses and letting him know he's about to give Pharaoh one more chance. This is also the chapter where we read about the Lord putting a difference between the Egyptians and the children of Israel. But Pharaoh only got more angry and his heart was hardened again. What chapter did we read about this in?
Chapter 11.
Very good. Synopsis number 4. The chase went on all through the night, but when the morning appeared and Moses stretched his hand over the sea again, the sea's strength returned and the Egyptians fled against it. But the waters returned and covered the chariots, horsemen, and all of the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them. What chapter did we read this in?
Chapter 15.
Very good, chapter 15. Moving on, synopsis number 5. In this chapter, the Lord gave Moses instructions to establish the Passover, which is a feast and memorial of when the Lord saw the blood over the doorpost of their houses. What chapter was this?
Chapter 12.
Very good. Moving on, synopsis number 6. In this chapter, God gave the Israelites specific instructions beginning with, I am the Lord thy God. which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything. What chapter did we find this in?
Chapter 20.
Very good. Moving on to synopsis number 7. Joshua fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. When Moses held up his hand, Israel prevailed. And when he let his hand down, Amalek prevailed. So he was holding up the rod, and they were prevailing. But his hand got tired. He was supposed to continue holding it up. And when his hand got tired, it came down. And then Amalek started prevailing. So when Moses' hands got heavy, Aaron and Hur stood on each side of him and held up his hands. And his hands were steady until the sun went down. What chapter did we find? This is important to me, so I'm slowing down a little bit here, because when your leader gets tired or weary, it's important for him to have good surroundings, someone around him to hold his hand up. Like the process that God took us through took a lot out of me. So I'm a little bit worn through the battle, a little battle scarred. So I need help. Those of you who are doing things over in other countries and your churches or whatever, and you're doing stuff, please call and ask if I need help with something to help you, because sometimes God will have me doing some things that weary me. And so it's just a process, so I'm going to go through it. That makes me a little bit weary, a little bit off sometimes with things that are just normal like that. So this is very significant in chapter 17 for you to read, that after someone that's leading you in something has journeyed so far, and Moses had been through a lot with this journey, and his arm was getting tired, and so the people around him helped. What chapter did we read about all this in?
Chapter 17.
Very good. This was found in chapter 17. Synopsis number 8. Moses brought the people out of the camp to meet with God in this chapter. The Lord descended upon the mount in fire, and smoke ascended, and the mount quaked. The trump sounded. Moses spoke, and God answered and called Moses to the top of the mountain. What chapter did this happen in?
Chapter 19.
Very good. Chapter 19. Synopsis number 9. Moses went to meet his father-in-law Jethro and told him all about the things God had done. Jethro rejoiced and took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God. And Aaron came and all the elders of Israel to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. What chapter did we read about this in?
Chapter 18.
Very good. That was in chapter 18. Synopsis number 10, our final synopsis. In this chapter, the children of Israel complained that they were hungry, and the Lord fed them with manna. It was like coriander seed, and it tasted like wafers and honey from heaven for 40 days. When they wanted meat, he sent quail. I want you to focus on chapter 16. This is when they were in the wilderness and the Lord was feeding them. This is a very important chapter. I don't want to just fly through it too quickly, because 16 is important for you to read. When they were in the wilderness and they were hungry, God heard them complaining and sent them manna from heaven. There's a process that they're going to go through that they get tired of eating the manna, so they complain about that. They want meat. And then God sent quail. They complained about eating the same thing every day. And then, so God did some things to teach them a lesson in this chapter 16 about complaining. And if you'll read 16 closely, it will help you not to complain. Like, you see me go through stuff and I'm like, it's just the process. It's because I've read and I've traveled through this journey. And in chapter 16, it taught me it takes you so much longer when you complain than it does if you just do what God says. So they wandered in the wilderness for 40 years, and the land was really much closer to them. And it shouldn't have taken them that long, but God had to teach them their lessons that they needed to learn through this process from complaining. What chapter did we read this in?
Chapter 16.
Chapter 16. I'm sorry if I gave it away, but I wanted you to know, read chapter 16. It's very important. All right. That is worth, actually this portion is going to be worth 400 as well. Going on to true or false. Statement number 1. Moses and Aaron did wonders before Pharaoh, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go out of his land. Is that true or false?
It is true.
True. The children of Israel were commanded to only eat leavened bread in all their habitations. Is that true or false?
It is false.
It is false. Why did you find it false? Can you evidence your answer?
Exodus chapter 12 verse 20 says, "Ye shall eat nothing leavened. In all your habitations shall ye eat unleavened bread."
Very good. Our statement was that they were supposed to eat leaven, but that's false because they were supposed to eat unleavened bread during this time. Statement number 3. The whole congregation of the children of Israel gathered in the wilderness to give praise to God for sending Moses and Aaron to deliver them. Is that true or false?
False.
False. Can you evidence your answer why you deem it false?
In Exodus chapter 16 verse 2, it says, "And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness."
Very good. We're going to statement number 4. Moses cried out to the Lord because the children of Israel were about to stone him. Is that true or false?
True.
Very good. And can you evidence your answer? Where'd you find it?
It's found in Exodus chapter 17 verse 4.
Very good. Okay, and that was worth 400 points as well. I'm going to double your points in each section. And Moses said, we're moving on to fill in the blank now. Moses said unto the people, blank ye not, stand here. Stand still and see this blank of the blank, which he will show to you today. For the blank, whom ye have seen today, ye shall blank them again no more forever. What are the missing words there?
Fear, salvation, Lord, Egyptians, and sea.
All right, can you read that together in the statement?
And Moses said unto the people, Fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever.
Very good. Moving on to number 16. This blank came blank out in the blank blank. What are the missing words?
Day, ye, month, and Abib.
Very good. Can you read it together in the statement?
This day came ye out in the month Abib. Exodus chapter 13, verse 4.
Very good. And sometimes Abib is spelled A-V-I-V, according to the pronunciation. And it's like, you'll hear on the news sometimes about Tel Aviv. It's the televising of things that are going on in Aviv or Abib. Also, Abib is the first month of the Hebrew calendar, and it also symbolizes new beginnings. Remember when you're working with numbers, this is just a little sidebar, or some of you might not even understand what I'm saying, but when you're working with spiritual numbers, not to go by our calendar numbers, because our calendar is totally different from the Hebrew calendar. So if you're wanting to say something about August, and you want to match it to 8, because 8 is the month that we use for our month August, don't put it together with the spiritual number 8 to declare it over August, because that's not the correct number. So your biblical things won't match. So let's not do that. Moving on. Who is like unto thee, O blank, among the blank? Who is like thee, blank in holiness, fearful in blank, doing wonders? What are the missing words in that statement?
Lord, God's glorious and praises.
Very good. Can you read that together in the statement, please?
Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders?
Very good. Where was that?
Exodus chapter 15, verse 11.
Very good. Moving on. And thou shalt teach them blank and laws, and shall show them the way wherein they must blank, and the blank that they blank do. What are the missing words for this?
Ordinances, walk, work, and must.
All right. Can you fill in that statement for me?
And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do.
Very
Exodus chapter 18, verse 20.
Very good. Moving on. Ye have seen what I did unto the blank, and how I bear you on blank wings, and blank you to myself. What are the missing words in that statement?
Egyptians, eagles, and brought.
Very good. Can you read that in the statement for me?
Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagles' wings, and brought you unto myself.
Very good. And where is that?
Exodus chapter 19, verse 4.
Very good. And our final question for today's review. Blank the blank day to blank it blank. What are the missing words there?
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Okay, you read it in the statement for me already. Remember, Sabbath, keep holy. And as he said, it's remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Where is that statement found, Jeremiah?
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8.
Very good. Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. We're so glad to have Jeremiah here with us today. And I am so grateful that you are appreciative of him. He does get a chance to see the thank yous, and we appreciate Jeremiah and all of that. When you all send those messages, I let him read through those. So thank you for that. That is a great encouragement to him. He loves the Lord and he loves doing it. He gets up on Saturday morning just as faithfully as I do. So I thank you all for the appreciation for him. If you just joined us today and you're wondering how you might join the DMWW journey, it's not something that you have to be under me to do. I'm actually starting to delegate to those who have groups, so it takes some of it off of me, because the Lord is moving me up in some things more in our community. So as I go up, you all are going to have to come on up. So if you're just looking for maybe someone in Africa wants to start a substation, I will give you the name of the administrator that you can go to and get your things started. I'm not a micromanager. This is all God's work. He inspires me, so I'm just doing this for him to get the word out because the end is soon to come. You can see everywhere the end is soon to come. But if you just want to join, you can join on your own by going to YouTube and go to the DMWW Journey, and you can pick up any of these lessons at any of these times and study. If you're in a Sunday school class that's studying one of these books of the Bible, it will help you to get in there and study that when you go back to class. If you're wanting to follow our journey and you want to start classes in your church, feel free to give me a call. You can email me at ladyflora3g@gmail.com, or you can call me and we can get maybe a workshop or something set up at your church where I can do one with you, and then you can have leaders in those classes, and then they start those classes and you take it on from there. I probably won't be able to stay with any church for any long period of time because there are so many and I'm only one. We'll eventually get this. I'm going to follow the Lord on that. If you want to do it, just call or email me and we'll get you started, okay? Jeremiah is going to help me to bless you all today. We want to bless you every time before we come before you, and we want to offer you the plan of salvation. So thank all of you who have joined the journey, who have given your life to Christ, and now you're a member of our royal family. Anytime you need anything, call me. The times in Africa, I know they're different, but call me anytime. The Lord will have me up at the time that you call. If you're in another country and you really need me, He'll already have me up praying. So don't worry about the times. Call if you need anything. All right, Jeremiah, you going to help me bless them out? May God add a blessing to the readers, hearers, and doers of His word. Blessed learning be unto you. God bless.